Alright, we are back for round 1. Hand looks kinda clunky, I think it's good enough though. I have image and lightning, chain lightning that I can cast off the signet to buy me a bit of time. And then if I ever draw show and tell or through the breach, I have a very good follow-up. Mother of Rune turn 1 is kinda destroying my draw though, because I don't have the red source turn 1 open. So it's pretty brutal. What? That's such a misplay, I think. Like, Mother of Rune is so annoying and hard to deal with. I don't really get that. Since there's a wasteland in the draft, I'm gonna fetch a basic mountain. I don't need more blue, and I kind of want to make sure I can cast my stuff. Not sure why they attack. I mean, it's kind of greedy, I think. Mother of Rune is such a good creature. Whatever. My open deck might be slower than I anticipated. When I saw turn 1 Plains Mother of Rune, I thought this was like mono white beatdown, but they are playing blue too, so maybe someone else is going on. I don't know, we'll see. But now I do have access to Museum Mortars and Mystic Confluence, so should give me a bit of time, and again, through the Bridge Show and Tell should win me the game. Well, this is getting Confluenced away, and I will draw 2 cards, so I really like that. Okay, sweet. Unless they have Daze, which they cannot have, or Force of Will, which they cannot have, yeah, we should be good. Here, okay, well, you know, the Through the Breach would have been perfect here, but yeah, cannot ask for too much either. Mulderster is nice alongside Venser. I mean, Phantasmal Image is sweet with Mulderster and Venser, so there is that. I'm probably just gonna hardcast that and pass the turn. Ooh, Force of Will is great. So now I have even more protection. I also have Duplicant. And my deck is, you know, is playing fairly well the control matchup here. Gideon Jura. I think I can beat that. I really want to keep the Force of Will around for something super annoying. Chandra. Well, hi there! Chandra seems like the perfect answer to kill Gideon right away. I mean, yeah, that's pretty perfect. So I kill my opponent's Planeswalker while adding a big threat onto the battlefield. How perfect is that? That game, I don't think there is a game that has been going on that well for me in recent time. Everything is just working out perfectly. Elspeth, Sun Champion. I can beat that with Museum Mortars, so sure. Get rid of the token, then put my own token and kill her. And again, I really want to keep the Force of Will for dangerous stuff. Ooh, Tinker. Well, I'm not gonna Tinker yet. I really want to get rid of the Elspeth. I guess I could put my own token to the battlefield first, it doesn't really matter. This will attack Elspeth, and this will attack my opponent. Yeah. Alright, good. Chandra pretty good at beating other people Planeswalker. I've been really happy with Chandra in the Vintage Cube so far. That's quite a beating, and I have still 8 cards left, including a Tinker that I can use, a Force of Will, a Venser, a Phantasmal Image, a Duplicant, like, that's crazy. My opponent took... Oh, it's a Phyrexian card, I guess. Maybe a Porcelain Legion here. I could see that happening. A Phyrexian Metamorph. It's good, but I think I don't mind my opponent drawing 2 cards that match. It's a good one, though. Very good card. Pretty good at defeating... I mean, it's good to know about that because that card kind of beats Tinker. Because, I mean, no, Show and Tell. If I Show and Tell my Emrakul, they Show and Tell that, they are going to be the first to be able to attack and I will lose. So it's kind of frightening. Judging my Chandra. Can I let that happen? Do I want to let that happen? I don't think so. I think Chandra is such a threat. And I think Image is the more expendable member of my hand right now. Having Vent around is great, especially when my opponent is gonna die pretty fast, and Tinker give me the Sundering Titan. Ooh, Throat Breach. Well, I guess that makes things simpler. Hello everyone, it's me, Miracle. So if my opponent jumps with Muldrifter, they don't die, but they are left with no land. Yeah, that was quite brutal game. The fact that they have Metamorph means I should worry about my Show and Tell, because if I Show and Tell, yeah, again, as I mentioned, Show and Tell a Miracle, and they have the Metamorph, I'm the one that's gonna get attacked first, and I'm the one that's gonna lose. So I guess that's a reason to add Quicken, so I can potentially Show and Tell end of their turn, and then even if they have the Metamorph, I still win. That's kind of a weird sideboard deck, but it could matter. My opponent showed Planeswalker mostly so far. It's probably some sort of blue-white control-y mid-range deck that's randomly playing Mother of Rune. Did they show any artifact? I don't think so. I don't think Sphinx of the Steelwind is looking great in that matchup. My opponent's not playing any color which it has protection for, and it's not really a matchup where gaining life is gonna matter a whole lot, I think. At least most of the time. So I'm probably just gonna make that change. I think Tinker could be good. Again, it's a 2-card combo, it's not shining in the deck, all that, but still looking quite decent. Quicken Show and Tell the sideboard tech to play around Metamorph. Interesting stuff, interesting stuff. This hand is not great. Chandra has been so good, and Titan should be good though. And I have the, a cheap answer to whatever they may cast early on, so it seems good enough. Again, I want to play around Wasteland, so I'm probably just gonna fetch a Mountain. Kinda want to fetch as soon as possible, just because I don't want to draw more lands. At least not yet. I think I'll eventually get my 6th land, but being able to draw some cheap spell is a bit more important. If my opponent start casting some threats that I cannot kill with Chain Lightning and Lightning Bolt, things could go wrong pretty quickly. Kozilek was not the best draw. Maybe the hand I kept was too slow. It's kind of what I was fearing, but on the other hand, my opponent is not doing much here, so it's fine. Drawing 2 Eldrazi's in a row was kind of brutal though. Gideon Jura. Well, that's a problem. So best case scenario, I top deck through the breach and my opponent concede. And yeah, otherwise I don't know how I feel about that game. I'm not doing much, that's pretty problematic. And if I miss on my land next turn, it's gonna be troublesome. But I drew 2 of my 3 fatties alongside all of my 6 drops, so it's kinda clunky, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, yeah, that's a problem. If my opponent just has some counterspell backup or some more threats, it's gonna be bad for me. Time Walk. Well, they did not cast anything else, so it's like it's dealing 6, which is good, but yeah, I think the hand I kept was just way too slow actually. And maybe I should have lightning bolted the well, maybe I will lightning bolt the Gideon end of their turn so I can kill it with Chandra. Elspeth now. Yeah, I think I'll lose pretty badly. My draw was quite awful after my opening hand, but oh, I fucked up. Yeah, that's dumb. I should have targeted my opponent and yeah, that was super bad. Obviously not really what I meant to do. I wanted to, remove 3 loyalty, but obviously to do that you have to target the opponent and then Gideon, not click on Gideon mindlessly like I just did. So I'll play the Inferno Titan, kill the tokens. My opponent's likely to kill my Inferno Titan with Elspeth, but and attack me down to 1. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna win that game. If I can still win it. My opponent draw was super slow, but mine was like stone cold slow. I don't know, it was like the slowest thing ever. And now, yeah, I think it's game over. I don't have enough to deal with all the threats. Maybe I should have just mulliganed. But you know, I had an answer to cheap creatures, a few lands, 2 really good threats. But it also shows one of the issue when you are playing some fatty that you cheat onto the battlefield. If you don't get the way to cheat them, you know, you are just not doing much and they stand dead in your hand. I would be pretty disappointed to make a, you know, to lose the first match with that deck. I think it's one of the best deck I've built in Vintage Cube so far. And one of the more consistent and efficient ones, so it'd be kinda annoying. Okay. Even though Tinker doesn't have a target yet, I mean, sacrifice outlet yet, I think it's a pretty good hand to keep. Impulse is really nice. I can draw 2 cards. I have Chain Lightning to deal with potential Mother of Rune. Mystic Confluence. I'm gonna pick a cheap artifact of that each time. Best case scenario, Mox Ruby. Probably don't want a Miracle since I don't have any way to cheat her onto the battlefield yet. Cannot recast Venter. Venter seems good though. Could. Yes, probably Venter. Then I'll cast the Mulldrifter. I mean, evoke the Mulldrifter, trying to draw more cards. Don't think I really want to wait, and I have nothing else to do right here, so. Yup. Ooh, Mox Ruby. Hello there. Hello there. That's a sweet one. Sword of Body and Mind the Reno. Ooh, and the Kozilek. Ooh. That's sweet stuff. Okay. Tinkering that thing away. And I'm getting the Sundering Titan, right? Yeah. Get rid of that, and that. Sweet. Done. The true question right now is, should I get my Show and Tell? Since my opponent showed Phyrex and Metamorph, I don't think so. Because the only way they can come back in this game is if I make that misplay of fetching my Show and Tell and then playing Kozilek and attacking with it first. Otherwise, I don't think I'm very likely to lose that game. This is basically a 2-turn clock of the Lightning Bolt and the Chain Lightning, so maybe even fetching the Lightning Bolt would have been a good thing for that reason, but I drew it naturally, so it's nice, it's nice. Everything's looking pretty pleasant here. Yeah. Okay, and Venzer to be sure I don't, randomly die. But honestly, I'm just gonna kill my opponent here. Okay, well that was pretty brutal. Okay. Well, I guess I'm happy Tinker is in my deck now. Sometimes it's just gonna rot in my hand when I don't have any artifact, but here it was good for sure. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the match, and I see you for round 2.